Welcome to Amplifying Leadership and Tip Thursday with Tara. I am your host, Tara Lehman, a partner, coach, and consultant at Twin Life Coaching and Business Services, of which Amplifying Leadership is a division. I hope to bring you some information or a key takeaway you can use to build, enhance, or grow your leadership skills via Tip Thursday with Tara. Let's talk talent today and understanding how to grow your amazing team, but also a couple tidbits on recruiting and promoting too, just in case you're growing the team as in the number of people. When we talk about talent, we know that retaining talent can be difficult at times. And people do leave because the younger generations and even other people now want to try different things, learn new things, and they don't want to feel necessarily stagnant. Although a lot of people do like to come to work, do their job, and go home, and we love those people too. And if there's ways to grow them and they wish to grow, you should be doing that as well. What you can do to find out if someone is yearning for something more than what they currently have is to actually ask them. Have a one-on-one meeting. If you're already having them, then it's a great place to ask. But have a one-on-one meeting and ask if there is anything or even another position that they wish to aspire to or to learn and grow into. Then consider how you can help them grow. One way you can do that is to actually ask them in the same meeting. Let's say I want to have your job one day as a leader, and currently I'm not. I'm just one of your employees. You could ask me, well, how do you think that you could grow into my position should I leave or retire one day? There's various ways that you can do this if they draw blank. It could be, paying for some education for them or a webinar or something that might help them at least get the basics in place. A lot of college and universities now offer the online one-off courses or webinars or workshops where they can learn some of the basic skills they may need, say, to become a supervisor or leader. You could also put them on a special project, assuming that they're going to be given the time to work on it, which is something that you need to make sure happens if you want to grow and retain your employees. If I want to take on a project, then we need to talk about what does that look like, what's my role, and what time are you going to allow me to have to work on it during work hours. Some examples could be somebody wants to maybe join the health and safety team so that they can, learn to talk to other people and get feedback from people, but something that is specific. So health and safety might be a great place or project for them to start with. Maybe also if you get a sense that they're not happy, maybe they're giving you feedback that they're kind of getting bored with the job. So not bored as in the amount of work, but just bored with the job. Perhaps there's a special project you can give them in order to help keep them intrigued about being with you and your company. I can attest to this because I was getting bored with my role in a previous company where I loved what I did, but I was just bored with what I was doing. I needed more. I wanted room to grow. Something else that I would like to talk about very briefly is the recruiting and promoting as well. When you are recruiting or promoting people, make sure you aren't missing key talent. Maybe you are recruiting and requiring a certain level of education, but really, do they need that level of education? Or do they need to be able to grow into what that role is by you helping them and providing maybe some workshops or courses paid by the company? An example, again, is myself. I will say when I did go to my company and said I was bored with the role and another position opened up, I went to the manager of that position and said, I know I don't have any experience with this, but you guys already can see I love to learn and grow, and I would love to be able to do something different, but I love this company. And I was on the verge of saying I may have to leave if I can't grow. Well, they interviewed me and actually gave me the position. So I want to make sure that when you're recruiting or you're promoting people and talent within your organization, that you aren't putting unnecessary mandatory things on your, say, job descriptions or how you're posting out in the market or even in your company for promotions. You're not posting mandatory things that I may not have. So I didn't have a CPA, Chartered Professional Accountant designation. I had only about maybe 3 weeks of very brief experience in accounts receivable, which had nothing to do with this accounting role. But they saw the abilities that I had and my need to grow and learn, and they knew the talent that I could bring to the company. Make sure you're not overseeing people based on how you're recruiting. All right, so those are my little tidbits today about talent, and we want to keep our key talent, our star talent. And so it's very important that you talk to them about ways that we can help them so that you can retain them and help your company at the same time. So that's our tip today. Retain your talent, but help them grow and develop if they wish to learn more about the company or they want to even move up one day. As a reminder, our Amplifying Leadership community can help leaders with challenges such as these through discussion groups, resources, our private LinkedIn group to share your wins, challenges, and questions, as well as pre-recorded short courses to build skills, discounts on coaching, and more, all so that you can belong to a community of individuals who believe in leadership. If you are wanting to develop your skills, or perhaps you want to join a supportive leadership community, please visit us at amplifyingleadership.ca, a Twin Lakes coaching and business services division. Until next time, please be safe and be an amazing leader or leader to be.